Hello everybody and welcome to tonight's very random Gator stream. I wasn't planning on streaming today, but I'm bored. So, it's also kind of been bothering me that we didn't finish collecting the Eldin Koroks in the previous stream. So, we're going to be taking care of that today. So, just making sure everything's working properly. It looks like it is. Okie dokie then. Alright, cool. So, without further ado, let's get into the game. Those of you who may be new to these streams, basically what we do is that we are live streaming our recording sessions for collecting all the Koroks in Breath of the Wild. Because I record us hunting these. Actually, I should move this away from. I don't care. I was gonna move it away from this area, but because the story is part. Let's probably do that anyway. I'm in a bit of a story spoiler area, so I should probably move away from this area. Let's probably move away from that screen for those who haven't caught up with the Let's Play yet, or well, they can't catch up to this point because those videos haven't been uploaded yet. But yeah, we record the hunting down the Koroks and things like that, and then they're all edited into a montage for the Let's Play. Alright, so let's go over there and switch screens. So there are 45 Koroks across the Eldin region. We currently have 26 of them right now. 25, excuse me. We have 25 Koroks right now. There are 45 in total. So we have more than half of the total in this region already. Alright, so let's do the super handy dandy powers of setting up the beacon so that we know where we're going. Gorko Lake, that's right here. I believe that's right here. And basically right now we're setting up the beacon so that I know where I'm going. So that I don't wander around these areas forever. Also in the previous stream we started a new setup where when I'm about to start the Let's Play commentary for the montage video, I started a new thing where I'm setting up timestamps for myself so that when I go to edit the video, I can streamline that just a little bit better. So these videos don't take too long to work on. And that is right here. These ones are kind of all over the place. So let's head over here. Alright, so first one is going to be moving a boulder over a small pond. Alright, let's go onwards. Alright, so yeah, they're looking for more Korok seeds and things like that. Like I said earlier, I wasn't planning on streaming today. Like, normally when I do a Gator stream, I announce it a couple hours ahead of time. But this one I just kind of wanted to do, because I've already finished editing most of the videos I wanted to do today. And so, yeah, I already finished editing most of the videos I wanted to do today. I already finished recording a bunch of stuff as well, so there's not really much left for me to do today except for this, so figured, why not? I'm going to clear the choo-choos out of the way first before we take care of Korok's stuff. Ow, that hurt my face. In all actuality, we probably could have gotten the rest of the Koroks during yesterday's stream. I decided not to for a couple of reasons. James Rose and I were recording a thing for my channel yesterday, and we usually record at 9 o'clock Pacific, and there's also the fact that I was kind of losing energy towards the end of that stream, so I kind of wanted to rest and things like that. So, yay. Where's the boulder for where we need to move? I think it's up here. Yeah, it's definitely going to be up here. Actually, it might not be. Where is that super boulder? We'll find it eventually. So, yeah. A bit of a history for those watching the stream or watching the VOD or something like that about the creative process. There it is. Okay. So, those of you who've been keeping up with the Let's Play, the Great Plateau and the Dueling Peaks Korok videos, they were recorded with post-commentary. So, when I was doing the Dueling Peaks video, that took several hours to do. And I knew that I wouldn't be motivated to keep working on them if I kept trying to do it with that method. So that's the reason why we're doing it this way instead, where we're kind of making it a live stream format instead. Okay, setting up a timestamp for this, 8 minutes, 8 seconds. Alright, what's a good landmark for us? You can see the linear Seared over there. That's Gorko Lake, I believe. Yep, it is. Okay, cool. Starting Let's Play commentary in 3, 2, 1. Gorko Lake is down there, and if we turn over there, we can see way off in the distance the Hakala Citadel ruins. It's kind of hard to come up with a good landmark for us to use in this area when there's a bunch of rocks everywhere, but we go over here, and there's going to be a boulder. So let's move that over here, and hopefully we'll be able to make it do the thing. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, boulder. I believe in you. You can do it. I believe in you. Yay! First try. Easy. You found me. Bye-bye. Yeah, that's gonna be a walk. Let's do this instead. Also, a bit of a note real quick. I don't know if anybody's watching the stream, but I'm also not going to be looking at the stream chat that often, because with the exception of yesterday's stream, which was pretty active, my streams lately just haven't really been all that active in terms of chat and things like that. So I'm not gonna be stressing too much over looking at the stream chat to see if anybody's there. So if there is somebody there and I'm ignoring your messages, I greatly apologize. This rock looks like a bear, kind of. Like, am I the only one who says that? It looks like a bear. Kind of reminds me of the Grizzly River run from Disney California Adventure. Okay, that reminds me of something funny. So, one of my favorite theme park channels to watch is this one called Defunctland. And one of my favorite videos they did was on Superstar Limo, which is like easily the worst dark ride that Disney has ever made. And so my favorite part of that entire video was when the narrator was, I think his name was Kevin Purger or something like that. He was going over the history of the park, how it was originally going to be Westcott and things like that. But then they had very strict budget limits on building the second Disneyland park in California. So my favorite part is when they're talking about the theme of California Adventure, where it's all like, they built their California themed theme park and they already California themed California. Like, I butchered that quote completely, but when you watch the video, it's really, really funny. There's like two style of videos that I really watch on YouTube. I obviously watch a lot of Let's Play videos, but Disney Park videos are also like the other big thing that I watch on YouTube. Some of my favorite channels, there's Midway to Main Street, there's Defunct Land, offhand Disney's pretty good too. There's just a lot of really good parks like that. There's just a lot of really good channels like that. They're not parks, they are channels. If I wasn't already, if I already wasn't working on so many other projects, I'd probably want to work on a Disney park thing like that as well. Maybe someday, hopefully. There was that whole thing with the Disney College program last year where I was going to be part of it, but because of the the thing going around, that got canceled. If I'm ever able to get back into that, I already confirmed on the channel that if I ever were to be able to get back into that, then I would still vlog my time with the college program, which I definitely do still want to try someday. I definitely do want to get back into it once the program is open again, because, like, I already been trying to get into it for several years at that point, and I'm not a quitter, so I'm gonna try again when it's open again. When I said I'm not a quitter, that makes me think of The Office, when Andy's all like, Andy Bernard doesn't lose competitions, he wins them or he quits them because they're unfair. We're talking about a lot of really random stuff on the way to get over here. And it's moments like this that make me really wish I had a travel medallion. It would have been so much faster if we just gone this way. But we're already committed to this path, so we'll continue on this way. What's the next puzzle even going to be? Okay, there's a balloon over here. Whew. This is a fun Korok to collect right here. I stand by what I said during the previous stream where I really wished that there was an option to replay Korok puzzles. I don't know if there is in this game. I doubt there is because I've never seen anything like it in-game or online when I was doing my research for this Let's Play. But if Koroks do return in Breath of the Wild 2, then I would really like the option to be able to replay through a Korok puzzle. What are some other things I want to see in Breath of the Wild 2? That might be might be a good time to go over that. One thing I definitely hope they do is I really hope Zelda's playable, because it really bummed me out when she wasn't playable in the base game. It kind of makes sense in story context, but I was really hoping Zelda would be playable because that would be awesome if they did that. Unfortunately, that's not the case, but she's playable in Hyrule's Age of Calamity, and that's pretty cool. Okay, my notes say that there's a balloon in this area that we could see when we take the updraft. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, making a note for myself. 15 minutes and 27 seconds. 15 minutes, 27 seconds. Okie dokie. This is the road that we took to the Goron City when we were exiting the southern mines, which are located over there. What does this sign say? That might actually be a good reference point instead. Death Mountain marker, #4, this way to Goron City. And yes, I know that's a number sign, but I just find it funny when we do hashtag instead of number. But anyway, the quickest way to get this next Korok, there's going to be a balloon underneath this rock. So, take the updraft, and then you'll be able to... Did that work? Yay, it worked! Take the updraft, and then you'll be able to fire an arrow at the balloon, and with super awesomeness, you'll be able to collect the Korok seed. That was a fun balloon. Like, that was a fun Korok one. That was a fun Koroksy to collect, and I mentioned this already during the stream commentary, but I really wish there was an option to replay through Korok puzzles when you're going through this game. Hopefully they'll do that in Breath of the Wild too, if Koroks are in that game, but... excuse me. But I just think it'd be really cool if they did that. Alright. Delete that. And let's go up here. That'd probably be the quickest way to get over to the thing. One thing I appreciate about Breath of the Wild 2 so far, calling it that's definitely going to be outdated within the next couple of years or so, considering it's probably not going to be what the final name of it's going to be. But one thing I really appreciate about the game is that they didn't, what am I trying to say? Most 3D Zelda games have a problem where it seems like they just get delayed constantly. So, like, definitely with Breath of the Wild, that was definitely the case, because they said that was going to be released in 2015, but that didn't happen. Then in 2016, then it got delayed again into 2017. So, I'm really glad that with Breath of the Wild 2, they haven't built up false hope about release date, because I don't think they said any release window potentials when it was first announced in E3 2019. All we know is that it exists, it's a thing, and it'll come at some point. I do kind of wish that they would just reveal something about the game, because like the gap between now and that announcement trailer is longer than Zelda U's first gameplay footage of E3 2014 and the trailer where they teased the 2016 release. So I do wish that they would say at least something about the game, but I'm also glad that they aren't building up false hope by saying a release window or anything like that. Because it really sucks when you're looking forward to a game and it's just like, we're really looking forward to a game, but the game itself takes forever to come out. And it gets delayed endlessly. But anyway, on to the Let's Play commentary thing. Timestamp, 19 minutes and 32 seconds. Down there is where the previous Korok was, and this is the path that we could take to Goron City, which is around there somewhere. I think that's it right there, because we can see the bridge. But anyway, the next Korok is going to be one of those circle of rock puzzle thingies, but luckily, there's one right here. So, yeah, this one isn't really that difficult. Excuse me? Fine, I see. Get on top of the cliff. Of course, after I say it's not that hard, I have slight difficulty getting on top of the thing. But we did it, so yeah. All shall fear me. That'll probably end up, that Korok will probably end up being the one on the thumbnail, if there's not one closer to Goron City. Which there definitely are, because we already have 2 beacons set up over there, so I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, looking at my notes for the next one. Okay, I know this one. Okay, so we have to climb inside the mouths of one of these Goron statues, and that's going to be fun. So this one probably doesn't need a reference point for where we currently are located on the map, but In case you do need a reference point, we are literally inside Goron City right now. So the next one, we have to go inside the mouth of one of these Goron statues. It's probably not the best angle to get into that statue. Yep, that's not. Okay, we're going to have to come back to that one. Alright, let's try going around the other way. I see how it is, game. Oh, that was the most pathetic updraft ever. You know one thing that's kind of driving me crazy about video games nowadays? Why is every open world game like automatically called a Breath of the Wild clone? Because like, sure there are some similarities out there, but it just drives me crazy. Like I know a lot of people were saying Immortals Phoenix Rising was like a Breath of the Wild clone and things like that. And while it definitely does have similarities, it's not a copy. It's like saying PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale is a Smash copy, which it definitely does borrow the idea of a platform fighting game with all-star characters, but at the end of the day, they're two very different games. This area probably doesn't need a reference point for where we're currently located at, but in case you need one anyway, these are the Goron statues next to Goron City and things like that. And I just made the same mistake as I did a moment ago. And that's just fun. Let's just teleport back up here. I don't feel like walking over there. Okay, you are going to bother me, so you go away. If you have a rusty weapon or anything like that, then you can throw it at the Octorok, and when they inhale it, it'll turn into like a regular weapon and things like that, which is kind of cool. Not really all that worth it in my opinion, because you have to have those rusty things in your inventory when you get over there, and at that point, you might as well just look for a regular sword. It's definitely a lot more useful early in the game, but when you get to the later stuff, then yeah, it's not the most useful thing in the world. Alright, so head over here. The Goron statues next to Goron City are right here, so probably don't need a reference point for this one. But where is the stupid fairy light thing? Is that one right there? I think it's that one right there. Okay, before I start the commentary for trying to get this stupid Korok, it might be a good idea to actually find this fairy light thing, because the next Korok is one of those ones where there's a fairy light thing, you have to follow it all over the place. Alright, let's try climbing over here. In a little bit, I'm going to have to go on break because of reasons. But, yeah. I would try to get the last batch of Koroks, but might need to go on break a little sooner than that. Ah, okay. So my theory was correct. Alright, and there's an airplane outside. Hopefully that doesn't pick up on the microphone. You ever think about how the fact that the word microphone is like micro and telephone mixed together? That's kind of amusing. Okay, before I forget again, I'm going to actually set a timestamp for this next one. 27 minutes and 38 seconds. Okay. Goron City is right there, and the next Korok we'll be looking for is going to be located within the Goron Statues, overlooking Goron City. So what we want to do next is we're going to want to go inside the mouth of one of these statues, and there's going to be some fairy lights inside. You found me! Bye! Wait, hold on. Did they actually carve a tongue into this? They totally did! That's a funny detail. They gave the Goron Rock a tongue. That's so amusing. Wait, what happened to the other beacon? Okay, I guess we'll have to set it up again. Okay, looks like we're gonna need to get on top of one of the Goron statues. Okay, I was worried for a moment because I was looking at the stream real quick to make sure I was still working, and I usually have the stream itself paused, but I didn't this time. But thankfully the stream itself is muted, so there's no awkward echoing effects or anything like that, because that would be a pain to edit. Some of these Korok videos have already been a pain to edit, more so than usual. Because, like, there was this one part towards the beginning of the Nehru stream where the lighting effect suddenly got a lot brighter there. Suddenly, I thought that was a blood for a moment. But yeah, there's this one point in the Nehru streams where there's this really weird scratchy sound with the game audio, and I don't know how that happened. And I know for a fact that the stream chat was telling me about it during that, but I couldn't hear it when I was listening to it for myself, so I don't know what was going on with that. There it is. Okie dokie then. Another timestamp, 30 minutes, 58 seconds. On top of the Goron statues outside of Goron City, there's going to be another leaf stump, so we go on top of that one. And there's going to be another one of those puzzles that we have to go across, so we got to do this quickly. Come on, we can do this, we can do this, go, 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 we can do this, we can go, 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 go. Yeah, man, we can do this. It's not that hard. I don't know what I was freaking out about. But with enough perseverance, we'll be able to conquer the Koroks. Whew. Alrighty then. First batch down. Who knows how many more to go. I know. Because it's like 3 or something like that. But like I said, we're going to go on break in a little bit. I know it's kind of weird to take a break, like right after the very first batch that we got, but yeah, I need to take a break for a moment. Where is that one? I believe that's located here. Something like that. The next one, where is that? Lake Doran, where is that? I think that's here, okay, yeah. Oh, okay, I see what it is. That's where we found Unibo. That's not the right beacon I wanted. There we go. Next one. Ooh, we get to go back to this one. Yay! I like this island. It looks like a giant crab, and there's a shrine in there, and it's super fun. Alright, we have not gone to this area at all. Yeah, boy. Okie dokie. Where is that? Is that on top of the skull? That's on top of the skull. And Eldin's flank. It's over here. I think it's here. Something like that. Alright, so we got all the beacons set up for the next batch of Koroks we'll be collecting, so we're gonna go on break for a couple minutes, probably 5 or 10 minutes or something like that. It won't be too long, but like, I gotta go. Ah, controller! Yeah, I gotta step out of the room for a moment. But we'll be back for some more super awesome Korok hunting momentarily. So you'll probably want to miss this. Alright, see you all in a bit. And I've returned. Can you imagine what it'd be like if somebody did it in the middle of the stream and they're like, wait, this guy's like a half an hour into the stream. Why is it still an intermission? Alright, so first one is going to be this way. Gotta pull up my notes real quick before we start this one. Okay, it's going to be on the minecart. Alright, so welcome back to the Gator stream. For those of you who may just be tuning in or anything like that, we are hunting down the Koroks across the Eldin region. This footage we're using is going to be used for the Let's Play that I'm currently working on, where in the highlight montage video, this is the footage that we're using to record that. So that's going to be pretty fun. Am I on the wrong side of the... I'm on the wrong side of the tracks! Oh well. Well, this might be a fun way to transition to get over there. Alright, just setting up the timestamp. 45 minutes and 18 seconds. Whee! So the next Korok is going to be located somewhere around here. Somewhere along the north part of the railroad tracks is going to be a rock we can pick up. So we are going to find it eventually. We'll probably use a stasis to find it. It's this one over here. So let's right over this way and pick up the rock. And you know what that means for the first time on the stream. Die! I got it twice. Yay! Alright, so I believe the next one is going to be located on the island Unibo was at. We can get rid of this beacon. Abandoned North Mine. Now we fly over there. We're going to look at the notes. Whew. Oh, sorry. A little sleepy right now. There we go. Okay. The next one. Climb to the top of the boulder. Lift a rock. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Might be a good idea to eat something before we do anything else. It would be a good idea to cook something before we do anything else. Because we did cook these things over and over again during the last stream. When we were trying to fight a guardian. But, well, it didn't exactly work out the way that I had planned. But hopefully we'll be able to do this okay. So those of you who may have not seen my Let's Play yet, this is my favorite strategy for cooking food in this game. Because I just love dropping it on the ground and letting nature cook it for me. Seared gourmet steak. The highest quality raw gourmet meat just kissed by an open flame. No additional seasonings have been added, which lets the natural flavor of the meat really shine. Alrighty then. Link can eat an entire whole bird. Probably not the healthiest thing in the world. But why not? And what else can we eat? We'll probably use that for a recipe at some point. We're probably good on hearts right now. Wow. Wow, just wow. Okay, let's try that again. Hopefully it'll work this time. Yay! We did it with no rap music or flash dancing. Alright. Let's head over this way now. We definitely need to be careful. Again, this next one. So in between Koroks, I'm going to head to the inn so that we can heal ourselves. Because it might be a good idea to not be dead. "49 minutes, 38 seconds. That's the timestamp. Alright. In the cave where we find Yonobo, what we want to do next is, on top of this building, or this isn't exactly a building, but you get the basic idea. Climb on top of these boulders, and at the very top is going to be another rock, so for 2 in a row, we get to drop it on your head. And there's no food in here. Well, we probably use well, we can't even carry that. Alright, game, I see how it is. Yeah, let's travel to the... we probably don't even need to do that, because there are hot springs literally all over the place. Where's the closest hot spring? Yeah, let's just go to a hot spring instead. Oh, no, we're already here anyway. No, I want to save on rubies. Are these hot springs? I think they are. Okay. Alright. There's our destination. It is kind of amusing how they even bothered to put an inn or in the village, considering the fact that you can just go to a hot spring and fully heal for free over there. But it's whatever. Well, with the inn, you do get the added bonus of getting yellow hearts if you stay at the soft bed and things like that. Or the rock massage, as it's called over there. But yeah, I just prefer going here and just relaxing. This is a nice relaxing spot. It does take a moment longer, though, to be here, though. To fully heal in this area, I should say. Dude, I miss going to a hot tub like this. Like, okay, so... Actually, I shouldn't tell that story. Not during a live stream. I should not tell that story. Hurry up. Fill up the thing faster. Move it. Move it. Move it. Alright, so basically the story I was going to tell, it was something bad or anything like that. It's just that I used to live in this one apartment complex that had a pool and a hot tub and fancy stuff like that. And then later down the line, we moved to another apartment that had fancier stuff. And then we couldn't really use any of that stuff for reasons outside our control. They basically just closed everything. They closed all the fancy stuff in that place. What really annoys me is when apartment complexes have pools and they're indoors and things like that, but they still close them. It's like, your pool's already indoors, so where do you care? I'm sorry the other reasoning, but still, it's a little confusing. And there is this one complex that left their outdoor pool open even during winter. So one time we were able to go we were able to go swimming in the snow, and that was pretty fun. Okay, what is this island called? Isle of Rabak. Alright. Timestamp, 54 minutes, 26 seconds. That bomb was like, nope. Alright, so heading back over to the Isle of Rabak, and that makes me super happy because using these mine cards is just so much fun. So we head back over here, and there should be a rock in this area, but that's interesting. It's not in the area. Well, the solution to that puzzle, my dear viewer, that looked like something we shouldn't have survived. Okay. Well, I'm actually getting super nervous that this isn't going to work at all. But we can at least try. I'm probably fast forwarding this footage when I go to this video, so I probably sound like a chipmunk right now. If you like this video, don't like and subscribe. Heh heh heh. This reverse psychology works like a charm. That's one of the stupidest things I've ever said. And we made it! Yay! So, somewhere on the top of this island is going to be a rock for us to collect. I always loved this island right here. Just getting to it with the minecart is so much fun. But the fact that there's a shrine here too, and it's shaped like a crab, that's just so much fun. And this next one's gonna be quite a ways away that way. So, now comes the fun part where I try to awkwardly think of something to talk about. What's a fun topic? Let's talk about the GameCube. I have my GameCube on my desk right there, and how's this little cannon? What's from GameCube games? Like, you know the funny thing about the GameCube? It's that it seems like there are like all sorts of super fun games that people consider masterpieces. Like, you have Super Smash Bros. Melee, which I personally think is one of the weaker Smash games out there. But it's very beloved by hardcore Smash fans because it's one of the more interesting ones in the competitive scene. Because all the glitches can be exploited for some interesting techniques and things like that. You have games like that. You have games like Mario Kart Double Dash. And you have like all these amazing GameCube games that people want to play nowadays, but they just never get re-released for whatever reason. It's honestly really, really silly. Like, I get Double Dash, kind of, because Mario Kart, like, usually never has more than one game on a system. That might change if they make a Mario Kart 9, which I think they will. They probably will make another Mario Kart, because it is like the most popular game on Switch. But that's just my opinion. I just wish that they re-release more GameCube games. Alright, looking at my notes for this one, pile of leaves. Okay. Oh, I see right now. This is East Delplin Badlands. North of Death Mountain and Goron City and all that good stuff in the east of Deplian mountain ruin thingies. And next to this giant skeleton thing that may or may not be important for a side quest we'll take care of at some point on our journey, there is going to be a pile of leaves over here So if you had a Korok leaf, you could theoretically blow away the leaves, but we're going to do it the fun way by blowing stuff up. Did I say a timestamp? I did not. Darn it. Okay, close enough. 59 minutes, 18 seconds. North of Lake Darwin, block puzzle. Alright. Now this one's going to take a moment for us to find. It's really weird that they don't have any shrines during this stretch of the area. Most of the stuff that you'll see in this part of the map is just going to be like side quests, stuff. You have a couple Korok seeds in this area, and I believe you have field monsters here too. I know there's a Lino in this area. I think there might also be a Stone Talus, but yeah, most of the stuff in this area is more so side activities, not really shrines or anything like that, which is really weird because you have this huge open area over here and there's not a whole lot in that area. So yeah, this chunk of the Eldin region is probably one of the more empty locations in Breath of the Wild. There is one place towards the northeastern part of the map, northwestern part of the map, excuse me. There's one part of the northwestern part of the map that people consider a little bit more barren, and I can kind of agree to a certain point, but there is one particular side activity that's in that part of the map that I think that area really excels at. Being vague and cryptic for areas we haven't seen yet is very difficult. Alright. I'm collecting these ore deposits because might be a good idea to get some of these because we are going to need a lot of rubies for stuff that will be coming up over time. Plus, we'll also need them for some certain stores a little bit later. Okay, this is a good spot. An hour, 1 minute, and an hour and 2 minutes. Okay. Whew. All right. Just gonna wait for the car outside to go by so it doesn't pick up on the mic during the Let's Play version of the video. Alrighty then. The skeleton remains the words. The skeleton remains that were close to the previous Korok located over there. And the next puzzle is going to be one of those block puzzles. So, as per usual, we need to look between these two things. So, let's take that over here. This looks like the same exact solution as another one that we've seen before. Yeah, I think it's this part right here. Nope, it's not. I lied. Okay, it might be the central part. There we go. I was correct on the first try, and there's no video evidence suggesting otherwise. Alright, cool. We only have 10 more to go. We are making pretty good progress. Alright, just pulling up my notes so I can get the next batch of things ready. Get the next batch of beacons ready. Being super specific because I notice I've been saying the word things a lot lately. I gotta stop doing that. Alright then. Going to the map. I'm the map, 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 I'm the map. Alright then. Around here somewhere. Just double checking. Yeah, I think it's right here-ish. Maybe, sort of, kind of. Next one is near the gut check rock. So this is an area that we've been to before. From videos we've uploaded already. So that's pretty cool. We get to go back to that area. Next one is at the gut check rock. I think I know which one that one is. And let me just say, if that's the one I think it is, it was kind of internal torture trying not to get that one when I was recording the footage for that video. Because the thing with these Korok episodes is that when I'm exploring on my own time when I'm exploring during recording sessions, it's kind of painful to try and not it's kind of painful to try and not get all the Korok seeds that I see casually when I'm just walking around the area. Because that's usually how I play Breath of the Wild. I usually just pick up Korok seeds as I go across the area. I don't go like this where I get them all at once. So, yay. Making another timestamp. An hour and 5 minutes. Around the corner is the previous Korok, and over here is going to be a bumble wall. I wonder what could possibly be behind this one. Oh, what? It's a Korok? Whoa. I thought you were going to be a cookie. Now I want a cookie. I'm sad. I will find a cookie. Alright, let's head over here. I do want a cookie. Like yesterday I had a Burger King for breakfast, and no, it was Subway for breakfast. No, that was lunch. At some point during a meal yesterday, I had a cookie alongside it, and it was yummy, and I'm sad because I don't have a cookie now. Okay, what's this next one? Alright, it's another bumble wall. Let's see if we can see from here. It is really dark around now. Let's wait until it's a little bit brighter. And by wait, I mean we'll go by a campfire. Alright. Everything's set up for the next thing. Setting up timestamp. An hour and 8 minutes. I haven't edited the other footage yet, so I don't know how useful these timestamps actually are going to be. But I imagine that might be useful if it's anything like editing, discussing videos for the collab channel. We can see Death Mountain over there. We're on the northern part of it, next to the Gut Check Challenge. And over here is going to be another bombable boulder. So, let's go over here. There's a lot of bombable boulders in this region. But it makes sense considering, you know, The whole thing about Gorons is that they're rock people. And the next one. Okay, it's one of those kind of puzzles. There's going to be like 5 pillars near the top of the gut check challenge thing, so we gotta take care of that. What was that again? Okay, I see now. Alright, so in my notes I wrote that we'd have to lift a rock on top of one of the pillars, but I forgot which one I was supposed to do. So I think it's this one right here. Great Tor Shrine. An hour, 10 minutes. At the top of the gut check challenge rock and next to Gourmet Shrine. These shrine names are kind of hard to say sometimes. At the top of the gut check challenge rock next to Gourmet Shrine, I believe it's this pillar, but we move the rock on this one. That is not the correct one. Okay, we could try another one, I guess. We can't even pick up that one. When do we move? I wrote in my notes that we move a rock on top of one of these pillars, but I didn't write in my notes which one to move. So I'm a little stumped right now. What do we do? That was literally the only one that we could move. Okay, I'm super confused about this one. Yeah, I messed up this one. I gotta reload. Okay, this one's kind of stupid because you have to move the boulder. They have to move the rock towards a higher part of the pillar without knocking it over. So it's kind of an unforgiving puzzle, admittedly. So not a big fan of this one. Yeah, I'm gonna take a moment to readjust the timestamp that I had in my notes. Okay, now we're at 13 minutes. At the top of the gut check challenge rock boulder At the top of the gut check challenge pillar rock, whatever this is, next to Gourmet Shrine, you may notice these 5 pillars and how all but this one has a rock towards the higher part of the pillar. Well, let's change that and move this one towards the top part of the rock. Now this puzzle kind of sucks because you'd think that picking up the rock would usually be enough to pick up the Korok, but that's not the case for this one. And if you knock it over, then it's kind of hard to get the rock back on top of the pillar, so it's kind of an unforgiving puzzle, and I don't like it. Let's head back down here. Alright, sorry for being quiet there. I was just looking over my notes to make sure everything was okay. East of Lake Ruin, blah blah blah. Okay. Whew. Like I said earlier, there's a lot of bomb walls. That is way too steep for us to climb right now. We gotta go around the other way. That's what happens when I'm only half paying attention to the game. Alright, probably should wait until our stamina's back up just a little bit more. Or we can go around this way. That works too. Around here should be a bombable boulder for us to take care of stuff. At some point, we'll find these bombable boulders. It's down there. It might be down there. Yeah, it's definitely down here. Gonna take care of this guy so he doesn't give us too much trouble. Pretty use a fire arrow. Yay, it worked. Can we use magnesis to get your... We can't. Hey, what the... You go away. Probably use a guardian spear instead. No, that was stepping in lava. Remember, stepping in lava is not good for your colon or the rest of your body because it will melt, and that's not very pleasant. Where is this area? Lake Darmon. Okay. So in this area, actually, wait, hold on. Reference point, a good idea. An hour, 18 minutes. Alright, cool. So it is pretty much impossible to have a good reference point for where we currently are right now. So here we are exactly on the map. Lake Darmon is located over there, and the next Korok is going to be located in this area. So in this mountainous area, we're going to want to go over here. There's plenty of ore deposits in this area, so that's also a good thing to make a note of as well. But the prize that we're currently looking for right now is right here. We'll pick up the rock and collect the Koroks seed. And the next one is over there. I've had that song that I had playing during intermission stuck in my head for this past half hour or so. However long it's been since the intermission. So, with that song on my mind, I gotta talk about it ahead of time because I've been playing through that game a lot lately. So, I gotta say, I think ahead of time, maybe like top 5 favorite 3D platformers ever for me. Because, like, that game is just platforming perfect. It does a really great job of gradually building up the difficulty throughout the game. And it's just all around just really fun to just jump in that game. That's one of the most important parts of making a good 3D platformer, is making sure your character is fun to jump with and just move around and stuff like that. And Hat in Time does that perfectly, so that's one thing I really enjoy about that game. Okay. Get away from me. 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 You go away. You go away. You are not invited to my birthday party. You are not invited to any party. You are not even invited to Thanksgiving. Haha. And I'm not invited to anything because you're not dead yet. Anyway, next Koroks scene. So, the previous Korok was located somewhere around over there-ish. Kind of, sort of. So, next one, we want to go across this bridge over here. And somewhere around here should be a rock at some point. Maybe, sort of, kind of. Stasis Plus will be your best friend in trying to find it. I believe that's a stone talus right there, and that's definitely not going to be our friend. Even worse, it's an igneo talus, and those have a tendency to catch fire. Is it on top of this thing? It's probably on top of this thing. Yep, igneo talus. How's it going, man? At some point, we're gonna have to fight that thing when I get around to working on the video where we take care of all the field monsters and stuff like that. I've been wondering something. Should I also stream that recording session too? Because there's a lot of field monsters that we'll be covering in that video. So, I don't know how long it will take to actually record that. But I already promised that video several times for the Let's Play, so it has to happen. Okay, I'm lost. Where is this next one? Yeah, I'm right. It's on top of the pillar. Probably looking at the wrong one, though. Yeah, it's going to be over there. So over there somewhere was the previous Korok. There's a bridge right there that might be useful for reference points. There's also an igneo talus down there. It's a little hard to see from where we currently are right now. But the next Korok we're going to want to collect is going to be located on top of one of these boulders. So we have to be careful so we don't run out of stamina. And jump! Oh no, sir! No! Yeah, boy. Alright, let's try that again. Hopefully this time without fail. We did it! Without fail. First try! Uh, anyway, we got the Korok. This is a very nice view. Wow. I can certainly see why the Korok would stay here. And this next batch is going to be the last. So that's going to be fun. It means we're almost done. It means we can move on to better and brighter things. Alright then. Where is that? It's over here. Okay, cool. Let me look at right here. That is one detail that I do appreciate about some of these Koroks, is that you can see the circle of rocks on the map. So, that's one thing that is definitely appreciative, although if you're looking for all these Koroks without a walkthrough or anything like that, then you're kind of spending like hours carefully scrubbing through the map like this, which can get pretty exhausting after a while. But luckily for you, that's what you have me for. Alright, the next one. Ooh, I know where that is. I think. Maybe. Hopefully. There, it's right there. Goro Cove. Yeah, what the... what? No, I didn't want to use the blue one. We already had the blue one set up. At least I thought we did. And it doesn't matter which order we go in. Well, yes it does. It's going to bother me if we don't go in the order that I planned. Change stamp. Go back over here. And make that yellow. Where is that? South of the Rockwoods. Where is the Rockwoods? It's over here. Okay, I see now. So, it's going to be located right here. That's really out of the way. And boy. Can we glide over to the red one from Varverdania? It's too dangerous to go too far. Is that a threat? This is probably the closest that we'll ever be able to get back to Varverdania. But it just looks so cool. Okay. West Virginia, use it a bit of mine, small grow rocks. Okay, okay. Whew, we're almost there. We almost have all the Koroks of the Eldin region. It's kind of surprising that there aren't more Koroks in this area. Because the Eldin region is one of the larger regions in the game, but it's nowhere close to how many Koroks or in some of the other places in this game. There is one region that has 92 Koroks. I am not looking forward to recording that one at all. That one is going to be pain. Death Mountain is... Actually, wait. Hold on. Timestamp. 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 We need a timestamp so I can make it editing easier. Okay. An hour and 29 minutes. There we go. We can see Death Mountain right there, and Goron City is somewhere down there. Somewhere, probably. And the next Korok we're going to be looking for is going to be around here, near a circle of rocks. So, as per usual, Stasis Plus is going to be your best friend when searching for this missing rock. It should be around here somewhere, hopefully, maybe, sort of, kind of. Where is this stupid rock? Hello? Rock? Rocky? Come here, Rocky. Here. You are not Rocky. You are Lizalfos. Rocky. Come here, Rocky. No, Rocky is not coming. Probably because it can't, because it's a rock. That's making me think of Galaxy Quest when it's a giant rock monster and those aliens are chanting, rock, rock, rock. Where is this stupid rock? There it is! I found the thing! Whee! Okay, let's jump all the way down here with a rock that lands on our head, because that's always good for safety. You found me! Bye-bye! And this is for giving me trouble. Just stupid rock and not being closer to it, even though it being on top of the giant boulder next to you is probably the most logical place to put that rock. But still, it made me have to think about where it is. And how dare you, game design? Alright, well, thankfully for us, we don't have to do a whole lot of fancy editing magic for this next one because it's not too far away from this one. So it's going to be another one of those balloon puzzles. We unfortunately don't have a whole lot of balloons a whole lot of arrows right now, but hopefully we'll be able to do this. But as usual, it's a good idea to get a good feel for the pattern of how the balloon's going to be moving around and things like that. So let's go like that. Okay, fine. We'll do stupid editing magic too. Make it look like we got the balloon on the first try. Come on. Come on. You know, this right here is probably the better spot to aim at. A little more to the right. Oh, come on. There we go. Whew, we finally got it. Sure would have been nice if we were able to get that on the first arrow, so we could have had a smooth editing transition. But no, the game just had to make me do editing work. How dare you make me put effort into these videos. Okay, before I do anything else, I need to restore my hearts. But we only have 3 more left. Yay! 3 more Koroks, 3 more Koroks. Alright, buddy, old pal. I'll stay here in. I don't want to do this because I prefer saving up rupees for stuff we're gonna need later in the game, but I'm too lazy to go to a hot spring, and there's a blood moon. The blood moon rises once again. That's fascinating. Alright, save timestamp. 1 hour, 36 minutes. In the center of Goro Cave, we can see the mine track leading to Goron City over there. Goron City is literally right here, and there's a shrine somewhere up there, as well as the path we took to get to Valradania. So we go up here, and up here is going to be the fairy lights. How many times did I say the word there during that monologue? The world may never know, except there's video evidence and the magic of counting. And literally right next to the previous one, there's going to be another island over this way. Wait, what do we do with this one? Ah, great, leaf stump puzzle. Okay, it doesn't seem like it's too far away, though. Where is the leaf stump in here? Oh, okay, I see. Probably on one of these cliffs over here. Yeah, it's probably over there. So we gotta go around the long way. I'm seeing a running pattern. On the source that I used to write notes on the Eldin Koroks. I pulled up that website again to figure out a few Koroks earlier in the stream. So I don't know what it is, but it seems like pretty much all their pictures of where the leaf stumps are located at, they all were taken at nighttime, so they're a little bit harder to see. And it's right there. Yay! Alright. Timestamp. An hour, 39 minutes. Okie dokie then. That statue, the Goron statue in the background looks like it's dabbing. And now you can never unsee it. The previous Korok was right there, and the next one's going to be another one of those leaf stump puzzles. So, how do you even have a leaf stump in the middle of a volcano like this? Well, that's not a problem for us to solve, because the problem for us to solve was collecting the Korok seed, and we conquered it first try, and we are awesome! Whew. That's gonna be a walk. Actually, it's not gonna be that problem. Not good at all. We can just go over here. I have that Hat Time song stuck in my head. Ah, such a good game. Probably talk about, probably mention like my top favorite platforming games since we mentioned that earlier. So I'd say my number one favorite platforming game ever would probably be like a tie between Mario Odyssey and Toy Story 2 game. Mario Odyssey because I think it's 3D platforming at its complete perfection. Toy Story 2 because of nostalgia bias. So after that, Galaxy 2 would definitely be within that list as well. Then Spyro the Dragon, and then Hat in Time. Crash 4, it's about time might also make that list at some point, because I've been really, really enjoying that game. Like, I like Crash Bandicoot fine enough, but I might definitely prefer the Spyro the Dragon games. I think Crash 1 suffers from the fact that it was the first game in the series, and it definitely has a lot of questionable game design. So Crash 2 also suffers a little bit of that as well, but definitely the first game. Crash 4, it's just fun. I'm really, really enjoying it so far. Now, it's definitely one of those games where it's a pain to 100% complete, but on a casual playthrough, it's a really, really fun game. One thing that I thought I wasn't going to like about that one, though, I'd seen that they had redesigned Tana, because she returns in Crash 4, and I didn't understand what the story context of why she looked different. I like her redesign, but my problem was that I don't like it when you have an established character who looks a certain way, and then you suddenly change how they look completely. It's kind of a big reason why I'm not a big fan of the way Sonic looks in Sonic Boom. But the way they explain it in Crash 4 is that it's like a different alternate universe version, which that makes a lot more sense than just having an established character suddenly look super different. Okay, we're getting closer to the last one. Drum roll, please, from the audience. And my cell phone's going off. I thought that was a treasure chest. It's just a barrel. Whew. Alright. One final... Well, do we need a timestamp for this one? Yeah, why not? The Gut Check Challenge Island is... Actually, that's Skull Lake. Skull Lake is located over there. We can see the Color Research Tech Lab over there off in the distance. And the final Korok that we'll be collecting in today's video is going to be located within these ruins. Now, this one is located really far away from the rest of the Koroks and things like that. Like, this one's really out of the way, so... Yeah, that one, that's just a little bit of a weird location, but it's a block puzzle. I like these block puzzles, so it's all good. This is a very nice view. You found me! Bye-bye! And I will meet you back in one of those stables near Death Mountain so that we can end off the video. Elemental weaknesses. If you use a fiery attack against an icy enemy, you may defeat it in one hit. That's a song that I sing when I yawn. So we're taking care of all that. We're in this video off here. So thank you all so much for watching this episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And until next time, I'll leave the gear to you. Oh yeah. And that's going to be it for recording the Koroks. Whew! At least it wasn't like the Linearu Koroks where it took us 3 streams to get them all. But we did it. And it was glorious. Alright, so I like this system that we have where we take the larger regions in the game and we split them up across multiple streams. I think that format definitely does work a lot better than just trying to do them all at once, like what we did with the Hatano region. I still can't believe we did that. Like, how are we able to do that? I don't know. But the important part is we now have every Korok in the Eldin region. So I believe there are 16 regions in the game. So Great Plateau, Dueling Peaks, Hatano, Linearu, Woodland. This is the 6th region that we've gotten all the Koroks in, so that's pretty fun. So my current mindset right now is the next time we search for Koroks is going to be in the Akala region. That's my current mindset, but I'd like to record some videos of some side quests there first. So the next time we record Koroks Seeds is either going to be in the Akala region, or it's going to be either the Gerudo or Wasteland region. So pretty much every option that we have right now is going to be massive. And I am not touching the central region for a very, very long time, because a lot of the Koroks are in Hyrule Castle, and I am not going there anytime soon. And I'm definitely not going anywhere near this area. Yeah, boy, that's gonna be fun. But that's for future Lady Gerudo to worry about. And Lady Gerudo is talking about his future self in third person. Alright, so today's stream was a little bit quiet in terms of stream chat and things like that, but that's okay. These streams will be available for people to watch if they... What the hell was that noise out there? Sound like a whale. Okay. I'm sorry, I got really distracted because there's this really weird noise outside that sounded like a whale. And I don't live close enough to a beach to hear a whale. So I don't know what that was all about. But anyway, yeah. So, for the people who may be watching this VOD after it's uploaded, thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned to the channel, because we're going to be continuing on our Let's Plays, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, as long as Super Paper Mario. Pikmin 3 side stories will be concluding pretty soon. We're still a little ways away from Splatoon 2 Splatfest, but we are making progress on that, and it's exciting. And pretty soon on the channel, we're going to be starting LP34, which I'm very excited about, because this is something I've been wanting to do for a very long time. Alright, so thank you all so much for watching tonight's G8R stream, and next time, Lady Gerudo to you. Oh yeah.